Hi, my name is Michelle Heron. This is my second video for 5 new technologies, and the technology tool I chose is Quizizz. Quizizz is an online assessment tool where teachers can create quizzes. You can create quizzes for a whole group setting, like where there's a timed competition, or you can create quizzes with a specific deadline that can be used for homework. Quizizz has ready-made quizzes that you can use as they are. You can edit them, or you can create your own quizzes. I selected this resource because it was used by a colleague of mine last year. She used it all the time and she highly recommended it. Another reason is that it connects to Google Classroom, and since my school is a Google school, that makes it really easy to connect Quizizz to my Google Classrooms. And it's also easy to use for remote learning, and although we are in school this year, we have students who have to go remote from time to time and are quarantined, and so this is easy to use for them. It is also useful for daily check-ins. Students can use it independently, it's self-paced, and you can keep track of how students are doing. It also has a place where you can share with parents how students are doing. This is intended for students. And so let me show you how to use Quizizz. So when I went in, it was really easy for me to set up my own account, and you can hit explore and you can see that they have lots of different topics for icebreakers, bell ringers, for math, English, social studies, world languages, science. Of course, you can just go to the search bar and search for the quiz that you want. You have your library tab where you can find the quizzes you've already saved. And so I found a quiz that I liked on the circulatory system. And in order to be able to edit it, you have to copy it first, duplicate it, and then you can edit it. And I have already done that. And so this is my copy of my quiz. And in order to edit, of course, you're just going to click on the edit button. You can go in and you can edit the questions that's already there. You can change the question or any of the answers. When you get done doing that, you're just going to hit the save button. You can also create a new question, and you can choose whether it's multiple choice, a checkbox, a fill in the blank, open-ended, and add your own question to it. When you're done making all of your changes and edits, then you just hit the publish button up in the corner, and then it's ready to go. And there are several ways you can use it. You can start a live quiz, and there are 2 ways to do that. You can do instructor paste. Instructor paste reminded me a lot of the Kahoot, if you've ever used that, where the kids will sign in, enter their game code, and once they get signed in, then you'll start it and you can go at the teacher pace. The other way to do it is the classic version. There's 3 ways to do the classic version. You can assign teams, and they participate at their own pace, but the scores are grouped by teams. The classic way is they go at their own pace and compete individually. And then the third way is that you can actually use it for a serious test assessment, and it requires a login. Again, you can connect it to your Google Classroom, and then you can also use Quizizz asynchronously and assign it as homework. And you can put your deadline and when it's due. You can assign it for them to go to in the Quizizz app, or again, you could assign it to Google Classroom. In this Quizizz, there is a tab for reports that shows the quizzes that you've done. I've obviously been playing around with this and started this quiz several times. You can add your classes in here through Google Classroom. You can just import them, which makes it really easy, or you can create the class on your own. And that is basically what I have learned about Quizizz, and it seems like a really cool, easy to use app. The ISTE standards that were covered were for educational learners. We can develop learning assessments that provide personalized, actionable view of student progress in real time. And then for the students, they can use technology to seek feedback that informs and improves their practice to demonstrate their learning in a variety of ways. There are my resources. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you.